What's up, everybody? It's Dave, aka Dave the Fave, 1/3 of Dedicated Servers, and I'm a Tekken enthusiast. And Tekken 8 comes out January 26, 2024. I'm so excited for the game, as I'm sure you are. And I thought it'd be fun to take a trip down memory lane and revisit all of my experiences with all the Tekken so far. So let's get started. Tekken Tag Tournament. By this time here in Boise, there was a brand new arcade that opened called Game World. And some of my fondest memories are of Tekken Tag and being at Game World with, at the time, a bunch of people who just met up randomly just to play Tekken Tag Tournament. I didn't know it at the time, but that was the FGC at the time. I can't remember the year that Tekken Tag came out, but look it up. That was the beginnings of the FGC here in Boise, was with Tekken Tag in that era of video games. They introduced the tag combos, and the possibilities there were just insane. It was just so much fun to be able to chain all these combos together. Really, I think this is the first game where juggling really became like an important piece of Tekken. I made so many friends playing Tekken Tag Tournament. I mean, just going off the top, like Lucas, my homie David, RIP, Mark, Brandon, Sean, of course, Archie, so many other people. If you're from Boise, Idaho, you may or may not know these people. Brandon, I think I said Brandon already. Maybe there were a couple Brandons. I was obsessed with this soundtrack. The music in this game was incredible. And once again, going from the arcade versions to the console versions, just truly amazing pieces of music in this game. I frequented, there was a website that existed around this time, and it was called Tekken Zaibatsu. I don't think it's around anymore, but I visited this website religiously. The forums there, I got so much knowledge at the Zaibatsu forums. This dude named Castel, he made a bunch of combo videos and combo exhibitions, and I watched these combos religiously. I took notes of these combos, and I remember sitting on the school bus, just studying. I was on the school bus, listening to my mini disc player, if some of you can remember that, looking at these notes. That's all I did. I just studied these notes. Tekken Tag was just so fresh, such an ill game. Tekken Tag Tournament was my first competitive event. There weren't many tournaments back in the day, but there were some. The guy who ran or managed Game World, shouts out to Matt. I hope he's doing well. He worked on games in Seattle at GameWorks at the time, and he was like, oh, they do these tournaments. Like, it'd be cool if we did one here in Boise. And so he helped run one, and I participated in it. I didn't win, but it was a lot of fun to be in. It was my first exposure to the competitive scene, and it was a lot of fun. I remember when Tekken Tag Tournament finally released for consoles. It came out for PlayStation 2. I didn't even have a PlayStation 2, and I went out and bought this game at Toys R Us. I had it reserved and everything. I didn't even own a PlayStation 2 for years, but I had Tekken Tag for PS2. That's how much I love this game, and to this day, I love Tekken Tag Tournament. It's one of my favorite Tekkens. I think maybe in the last video I said Tekken 3 was my favorite. Tekken Tag might be my favorite. It's up there. It's up there. Actually, I take that back. I would say Tekken Tag is my favorite because not only was the game ill, but the people at the time, the people who were interested in the game, the people that I met up with at Game World, and just these strangers that I would see all the time, the way that we connected then, you wouldn't get it now because everything's online now. And I hate to sound like a boomer, but people who know. That time was just so special. Tekken 8 comes out Friday, January 26, 2024, and the Boise FGC is hosting the first ever Tekken 8 tournament one day after it comes out on January 27, 2024 at Realms Arcade. We'll be running a bracket for Tekken 8 as well as Uni 2, which also launches on the same day, as well as other games. Join us at Realms to take it all in and get ready for the next battle.